guys, so today we are talking about what is called upper cross syndrome. Now this is just a fancy term for what can happen when you are in poor posture over a long period of time. Things can happen like your shoulders round forward, your chin juts forward, and you can have shoulder blades that are winged out. And fun fact, for every inch that your head is forward, it's an extra 10 pounds of pressure on the spine. So in a perfect posture world, your ears should be in line with your shoulders when you're turned sideways. This is pretty good posture. This is getting kind of bad, and this is real bad. So how does this happen? With upper cross syndrome, there's kind of a crisscross effect with your muscles. So first the upper trap muscles become tight, and subsequently in front, the deep neck flexors become weak. Additionally, the pecs in the front become really tight, which means that your mid to lower trap in the back becomes weak. So this is pretty much our body compensating for itself when we put it in compromising positions at length. So what kind of stuff can cause this to happen? Looking down at a monitor at length that's way lower than eye level, if we're sitting too long, if we're standing too long with bad posture. Now I understand that it's inevitable with many jobs to be in a weird or hunched over position at length. And that is why it's super important to chip away at upper cross syndrome, especially if you're already seeing effects of it in yourself every single day. Not only are there physical effects, but there's also effects like headaches, neck pain, back pain. Even you can have tingling, numbness, going down your arms into your hands. So I'm here today to show you a set of exercises I like to call the posture trio. Now the first thing in this trio is chin retractions. This is addressing the weak muscles in the front of the neck and the tight muscles in the back of the neck. You pretty much want to push yourself back into a double chin repeatedly, but I want your eyes to stay level as you're doing this. You can do a couple sets of this for about 15 to 20 at a time. Now next is the door pec stretch. I want you to get your arms in touchdown position in a doorway and then just step forward through. Your eyes should stay level and your neck should stay in a good neutral position as you're doing this, but you should really feel the stretch in that pec area in front. Hold this anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds. Now lastly is an exercise for the mid to lower traps called Brugers. Now we can do this with a band or without a band. Hold this for about 10 seconds and repeat 5 to 10 times. But you want your elbows at 90 degrees and keep them glued to your body. Palms are up, and I want you to pretend that you're trying to touch your thumbs behind your back. So there's extra credit. If you have a lacrosse ball, dust it off because we're going to be using it. And if you don't have one, they're super cheap from the store in the sports section. But we're going to use this lacrosse ball against a wall to dig into the tight muscles of upper cross syndrome. Starting with the upper traps, put the lacrosse ball back there and lean against the wall. The great thing about this is that you can create your own pressure. But if you do find a spot that's really tight, you can kind of just lean into it a little bit and try to work that trigger point out. It's kind of a hurt so good type of feeling. Now don't forget those pecs. Turn around and put the lacrosse ball right into the pec, and remember that it goes all the way to your shoulder. So don't stop at just the chest area. Go all the way out to the shoulder where that muscle connects. So don't let those shoulders round any more forward. Don't let that chin continually moving forward, putting more pressure on your spine. Get a jump on it and try these exercises today.